My beloved child, something extraordinary has already started moving toward you, even if you cannot see it yet. There is a quiet shift happening behind the scenes of your life. A connection you once questioned, a feeling you tried to ignore, it is all aligning now. Your soulmate is not just thinking about you. They are preparing something special. And it is not just a gift, not just words, not just emotion. It is a place. A surprising place is being revealed. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You may have felt a pull recently, toward a location, a memory, a dream of somewhere unfamiliar yet strangely comforting. Perhaps it appeared in your thoughts late at night. Perhaps you saw its name randomly. Perhaps your heart beat faster for no clear reason. That is not coincidence. Your soulmate carries a vision of standing beside you in that place. It may be a quiet street bathed in golden evening light. It may be a peaceful corner of nature where the air feels lighter. It may even be a simple cafe where time seems to slow down. But when you arrive there, you will feel something undeniable. Recognition. Not just of the place, but of your path. Right now, you might be wondering how this can be real. How can someone you cannot fully see yet be preparing something so meaningful? Because this connection is deeper than timing. It is deeper than distance. It is guided by shared growth. Every lesson you have endured, every time you chose silence instead of chaos, every time you stayed patient when you could have forced things, it all led here. That surprising place is not random. It represents a new chapter. A space where conversations will feel effortless. A space where your guarded heart will slowly open without pressure. A space where you will realize that what you waited for was worth it. And here is what makes this once in a lifetime. The place being revealed is not only physical. It is emotional. It is the place within yourself where you are finally ready to receive what you once doubted you deserved. Your soulmate senses this readiness. They feel the shift in you. And soon, you will notice signs becoming clearer. A name. A map. An invitation. A sudden opportunity that seems small at first but carries weight you cannot explain. Don't dismiss it. Don't scroll past your own destiny. Stay till the end of this journey, because what is unfolding is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet. Intentional. Beautifully timed. Something huge is waiting for you. And in the next moment of this story, you will begin to understand why that surprising place has been appearing in your life long before you realized it mattered. There is a reason that certain places have been appearing in your mind like unfinished sentences. You thought it was random. You thought it was imagination. But it was a whisper from the future. Your soulmate has been holding the image of that surprising place long before you realized it mattered. Not because it is luxurious. Not because it is famous. But because it carries a moment that will change the direction of your life in the gentlest way possible. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Picture this, you arrive somewhere ordinary. The air feels calm. Nothing dramatic happens at first. Yet your heart begins to slow down, as if it recognizes the rhythm of something familiar. You cannot explain it, but you feel safe. Seen. Understood. That is the place. It may be a city you once considered visiting but postponed. It may be a quiet natural space that feels strangely personal. It may be somewhere connected to your soulmate's past, a memory they have waited to share only with the one who truly understands them. And here is the surprising revelation. That place is not just where you will meet or reconnect. It is where a hidden version of you will awaken. You have been preparing for this without knowing it. Every disappointment refined you. Every delay strengthened your patience. Every time you chose growth over reaction, you moved closer to this exact moment. Your soulmate feels it too. They sense that you are no longer the same person you were a year ago. You are softer, but stronger. Wiser, but still open. Ready, but not desperate. That is why the place is revealing itself now. Not through loud signs. Not through dramatic announcements. But through subtle nudges. A recommendation. A dream. A sudden desire to go somewhere new. A conversation that casually mentions the very location your heart has been circling. This is alignment. And when you finally step into that place, something will click. A realization so simple yet so powerful, you were always meant to stand there at this exact time. Don't dismiss the pull you are feeling. Stay till the end of this unfolding story, because the next step will show you why that surprising place is not only about love, it is about becoming the version of yourself your soulmate has been waiting to meet. What you are about to realize will feel almost unreal, yet deeply familiar at the same time. The surprising place being revealed is not just somewhere you will go, it is somewhere that has been quietly calling you for years. Think back. A location you once searched online for no clear reason. A destination you saved but never visited. A setting that appeared in your imagination when you pictured peace. That was not random. Your soulmate has been walking their own path toward that very space. Different journey. Different timing. Same destination. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. When you finally stand in that place, you will not feel nervous. You will feel aligned. As if every step you took before was simply leading you there. The meeting, the reconnection, or even the deep conversation that happens in that space will feel natural, effortless, almost destined without being dramatic. Because this place carries a memory that hasn't happened yet. It holds a future memory. One where laughter feels lighter, where silence feels comfortable, where eye contact says more than explanations ever could. And here is what makes it powerful. Your soulmate chose this place because it reflects how they see you. Calm but strong. Simple but meaningful. Grounded yet full of depth. The environment mirrors the love they are ready to bring into your life. This is not about grand gestures. It is about sacred simplicity. When the invitation comes, direct or indirect, it may seem small. A trip suggestion. A spontaneous plan. A casual meeting spot. But behind it is intention. Behind it is preparation. Behind it is a heart that has been waiting for the right moment. You have been wondering when something significant would finally shift. This is the shift. The surprising place is a doorway. Not to fantasy. Not to illusion. But to a chapter where you no longer question if you are valued. You will feel it without needing proof. Stay till the end of this journey, because in the next part, you will understand why this place was revealed only after you learned one crucial lesson about yourself, a lesson that changed everything without you even noticing. Before the place could be revealed, you had to become the person who could stand there without fear. That was the lesson. Not about waiting. Not about chasing. But about worth. There was a time when you would have rushed into this connection, trying to prove yourself, trying to secure something before it slipped away. But now, something inside you is different. You no longer beg for clarity. You no longer shrink to be chosen. You simply are. And that quiet confidence is exactly why the surprising place is appearing now. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate needed you to reach this version of yourself. Not perfect. Not flawless. But grounded. A version that knows love is not earned through exhaustion, but experienced through alignment. That place carries the energy of equality. When you step into it, you will not feel smaller. You will not feel uncertain. You will feel steady. As if the ground beneath you understands your journey. As if the walls, the sky, the atmosphere itself witnessed your growth from afar. Here is the shocking part. Your soulmate has also changed for you. They let go of old patterns. They walked away from situations that no longer reflected the future they saw with you. They made space. Quietly. Intentionally. Without announcing it. Because they knew the place would only reveal itself when both of you were ready. This is why the timing feels almost unreal. You may notice synchronicities increasing. The same location mentioned twice in 1 week. A photo appearing unexpectedly. A sudden invitation that feels random but deeply right. It is not random. It is the universe whispering, now. And when you finally meet in that surprising place, you will realize something that takes your breath away in the most peaceful way. The place was never just a destination. It was proof that you are no longer settling for half-hearted connections. It was confirmation that the love coming into your life matches the level you have grown into. Stay till the end of this unfolding story, because in the next moment, you will discover what happens the instant your eyes meet in that place, and why that single glance changes everything. The moment your eyes finally meet in that place, time will not stop, but it will feel as if it softens. There will be no dramatic soundtrack, no grand announcement. Just a quiet recognition that settles deep in your chest. A look that says, there you are, without either of you speaking it aloud. Don't skip this feeling. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in that surprising place, something unexpected happens, not around you, but within you. The doubts you carried for years begin to loosen. The questions that once kept you awake at night suddenly feel smaller. You realize you are not standing there by accident. You are standing there because you chose growth when it was easier to give up. Because you chose patience when it was tempting to rush. Because you chose self-respect when it felt lonely. And your soulmate sees that. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. That place becomes sacred not because of where it is on a map, but because it becomes the first chapter of a love that feels earned through evolution. It is the place where you both show up as whole individuals, not as unfinished stories looking to be completed. You will talk. You will laugh. There may even be a moment of silence that feels more intimate than any words. And in that silence, you will understand something powerful. This connection is not here to rescue you. It is here to walk beside you. The surprising place was revealed to prove that love does not arrive when you chase it. It arrives when you are aligned with it. And as you leave that place, whether it is a city street glowing at sunset, a quiet natural escape, or a simple corner filled with warmth, you will carry more than a memory. You will carry certainty. Certainty that you are no longer waiting for something to begin. It has already begun. So when signs continue to appear, when opportunities gently guide you back to that space or closer to that person, trust it. Trust yourself. Because the place was never just a location. It was the doorway to the version of your life where love feels calm, intentional, and real. And this is only the beginning. Long after you leave that place, you will realize it never truly left you. Something shifted there. Not loudly. Not dramatically. But permanently. In the days that follow, you may catch yourself smiling for no obvious reason. You may replay a simple conversation in your mind and feel warmth rise in your chest. You may notice that the world around you looks slightly brighter, as if your vision has cleared. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the surprising place did more than introduce a moment. It activated a future. Your soulmate did not just bring you to a location. They brought you to a turning point. A quiet crossroads where your old narrative, the one filled with waiting and wondering, gently dissolved. And here is the revelation that changes everything. The place will call you back. Maybe not immediately. Maybe not in the exact same way. But it will reappear in conversations, in plans, in subtle invitations that feel almost poetic. And each time it does, it will remind you of who you became the first time you stood there. Stronger. Softer. Certain. This is not coincidence. It is continuation. The surprising place becomes a symbol between you, a shared origin story. The place where two independent journeys finally recognized each other. The place where love felt peaceful instead of complicated. The place where you understood that alignment feels calm, not chaotic. And as this connection deepens, you will notice something even more powerful. You are no longer searching for signs. You are living inside one. The energy between you grows naturally. Conversations expand. Plans form without pressure. The future begins to feel less like a question and more like an unfolding. Stay till the end of this journey, because what your soulmate is bringing into your life is not just affection. It is expansion. It is partnership. It is the quiet confidence of knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. The surprising place was only the beginning. Now, the life you build from it becomes the true revelation. There is one final truth about that surprising place that you have not yet seen. It was never chosen only for beauty. It was chosen for meaning. Your soulmate understands something about you that few others ever noticed. You do not fall in love with appearances. You fall in love with atmosphere. With energy. With how a space makes you feel when no one is speaking. That place holds the exact emotional frequency you have been craving. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the revelation that feels almost unbelievable. The surprising place is a mirror of your future home. Not necessarily a physical house, but a shared life built on steadiness and intention. The calm you felt there is the calm that will define your connection. The comfort you experienced is the blueprint of what love with this person will feel like long-term. That first meeting was not random chemistry. It was confirmation. When your soulmate looked at you in that space, they were not just seeing who you are now. They were seeing who you will become together. The plans you will whisper about. The quiet mornings you will imagine. The laughter that will echo in spaces you have not even stepped into yet. And what makes this once in a lifetime is this. You both arrived at that place independently. Two separate journeys. Two separate timelines. Yet somehow, the same coordinates. That is alignment at its purest. You may still feel moments of disbelief. You may wonder if something so peaceful can truly last. But the peace is the sign. The steadiness is the proof. Something huge is waiting for you, not in chaos, not in urgency, but in continuity. The surprising place was the introduction. Now the real unfolding begins. And as you move forward from here, you will understand that the greatest gift your soulmate is bringing into your life is not just love, it is the certainty that you are no longer walking alone toward your future. What you are standing on now is no longer a possibility, it is a promise unfolding in real time. The surprising place was the spark, but this is the flame beginning to steady itself. You may notice how natural everything feels. No forcing. No guessing games. Just a quiet progression that feels almost too smooth to question. And yet, that smoothness is exactly what makes it extraordinary. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the final, breathtaking revelation. The place that was revealed to you was not only chosen by your soulmate, it was chosen by your future self. Somewhere deep inside, long before this connection materialized, you decided you would no longer accept love that felt uncertain. You made a silent decision to wait for something aligned. And the universe responded not with chaos, but with coordinates. Coordinates that led you both to the same space. That place was a checkpoint in your destiny. A quiet confirmation that your standards were not too high. Your patience was not wasted. Your heart was not foolish for hoping. And now, as this relationship continues to unfold, you will begin to see how every detail connects back to that moment. The way you communicate. The way you resolve misunderstandings with calm. The way plans for the future feel exciting instead of overwhelming. It all traces back to that surprising place. That was the first proof that love can feel safe and expansive at the same time. Something huge is waiting for you, not as a sudden explosion of emotion, but as a steady expansion of your world. New experiences. Shared memories. Places you will visit together that carry the same peaceful energy as the first. And one day, when you return to that original location, whether physically or in memory, you will smile. Because you will realize it was never just a place on a map. It was the doorway to the life you once dreamed of quietly. And now, you are living it. And just when you think the story has reached its peak, the deeper meaning begins to unfold. The surprising place was not the destination. It was the awakening. There is a moment coming, quiet, almost invisible to anyone watching from the outside, when you will sit beside your soulmate and suddenly understand why everything before this felt incomplete. Not wrong. Not wasted. Just unfinished. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the truth that will take your breath away in the most peaceful way. That place revealed who you are when you feel truly safe. No performance. No overthinking. No pretending to be less or more than you are. Just you, steady, open, grounded. And your soulmate responded not with surprise, but with recognition. They were waiting for that version of you. And you were waiting for someone who could see it. The once-in-a-lifetime revelation is this: the surprising place was a test of resonance. Not a dramatic trial, but an energetic confirmation. When two people stand in the same space and feel the same calm certainty, it is not coincidence. It is compatibility at its deepest level. You may not have said it out loud. But in that place, you both felt it. This could be forever. Not because it is perfect, but because it is aligned. And as you move forward, building memories beyond that original location, you will notice something extraordinary. Every new place you visit together will carry a trace of that first feeling. That first calm certainty. That first unspoken, we are exactly where we need to be. Something huge is waiting for you, not as a sudden event, but as a lifetime of shared moments that grow from that single surprising place. And one day, when you look back, you will realize that the most powerful shift in your love story did not happen with fireworks. It happened quietly. In a place that felt ordinary to the world, but extraordinary to your soul. Now the final layer of this revelation is ready to be seen. Everything you experienced in that surprising place was only the surface of something far greater. The true gift your soulmate is bringing into your life is not just love, not just partnership, not even just a shared future. It is transformation. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is what makes this story unforgettable. Before that place was revealed, you were still carrying a quiet question inside you: will I ever feel fully chosen? You carried it silently. You smiled through it. You told yourself you were fine. But it lingered. And then you stood in that place. And without dramatic speeches, without promises carved in stone, you felt the answer. Yes. The surprising place was proof that you are no longer an option in someone's life. You are a priority. You are a vision they are building toward. You are someone they see in their tomorrow. That realization changes everything. It changes how you walk, how you speak, how you dream. You begin planning not from fear of loss, but from confidence in presence. You stop bracing for disappointment and start expecting consistency. This is the shocking part. The place did not just reveal love. It revealed your worth. Your soulmate brought you there to show you, through experience, not words, that the right connection feels calm, steady, intentional. It feels like standing exactly where you are meant to be, with no urge to escape and no need to prove yourself. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not a single event. It is a lifetime built from that first moment of certainty. The surprising place was the doorway. But the life that unfolds after it, the shared mornings, the quiet victories, the growth you inspire in each other, that is the true gift. And as you move forward from here, remember this. You were never waiting for a person to complete you. You were waiting for a place that revealed who you become when the right person stands beside you. And now, that place has been found. There is one more secret about that surprising place that has not yet been spoken. It was never only about the two of you meeting there. It was about timing aligning so precisely that even the smallest detail felt intentional. The weather. The light. The exact moment your paths crossed. None of it felt forced. None of it felt rushed. It unfolded with a quiet precision that is rare in this world. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the revelation that changes how you see everything. That place was revealed at the exact moment you stopped chasing outcomes. The instant you surrendered the need to control how love would appear, it appeared. The instant you decided to focus on becoming your best self instead of searching for someone to validate you, the coordinates shifted. Your soulmate did not enter your life by accident. They arrived when your energy matched the future you had been asking for silently. And the surprising place was the confirmation point. It was the universe's way of saying, you are ready now. Ready to receive consistency instead of confusion. Ready to experience presence instead of uncertainty. Ready to stand in love without shrinking. This is why that moment felt bigger than it looked. To anyone else, it may have seemed like two people simply meeting somewhere beautiful. But to you, it felt like stepping into a chapter you had imagined but never fully believed would arrive. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not a fantasy. It is the steady unfolding of a connection that deepens with time instead of fading. A love that expands your world instead of limiting it. A partnership that feels like progress, not pressure. The surprising place was the signal. And now, every step forward from here carries the same quiet certainty. You are exactly where you are meant to be, with someone who recognizes it too. What happens next will not look dramatic to the outside world, but to you, it will feel like destiny unfolding in slow motion. The surprising place did its work. It opened the door. Now, you begin to walk through it. You will notice how naturally your lives start to intertwine. Conversations become deeper without effort. Plans extend further into the future without hesitation. Even silence feels full instead of empty. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the final revelation you were meant to understand. That place was not just where love began to bloom. It was where fear ended. The fear of being misunderstood. The fear of being too much. The fear of investing your heart and not being met halfway. In that surprising place, those fears softened. Not because someone promised perfection, but because someone showed up with presence. Your soulmate did not bring you chaos disguised as passion. They brought you clarity disguised as calm. And that is rare. This is why the connection feels once in a lifetime. Not because it is loud or overwhelming, but because it feels aligned in a way you cannot logically explain. It feels like two paths that wandered for years finally deciding to run side by side. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already unfolding. The future you once imagined alone is now becoming a shared vision. The places you will travel next. The milestones you will celebrate. The quiet evenings that will feel more meaningful than any grand event. And one day, when you return to that original surprising place, even if only in memory, you will understand its true purpose. It was the bridge. The bridge between who you were when you doubted love, and who you are now, standing confidently inside it. Your soulmate did not just bring something special into your life. They revealed the place where your heart finally felt at home. There is a moment approaching that will quietly confirm everything you have felt until now. It will not be loud. It will not demand attention. But it will land in your heart with undeniable certainty. The surprising place was only the first signal. Now comes the second. The realization that this connection is not fading after the excitement. It is deepening. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is what makes this truly extraordinary. Instead of intensity burning out, you will notice stability building up. Instead of uncertainty creeping in, you will feel reassurance growing stronger. The communication becomes clearer. The intentions become visible. The future becomes something you both speak about naturally. And one day soon, in a simple, almost ordinary moment, your soulmate will say something that shifts everything. Not a grand declaration. Just a sentence. A sentence that makes you pause and realize they are not thinking short term. They are imagining you in their long-term plans. They are considering your comfort, your dreams, your presence in decisions that extend far ahead. That is the true gift they are bringing into your life. Something huge is waiting for you. Not as a surprise event, but as a steady unveiling of commitment through action. And suddenly, you will understand why the surprising place had to come first. It was the environment where trust could begin without pressure. It was the setting where two guarded hearts could slowly open without fear. It was the proof that when love is aligned, it does not rush you. It meets you. Stay till the end of this unfolding chapter, because what you are stepping into now is more than romance. It is partnership. It is shared direction. It is the quiet confidence of knowing that the place once revealed to you was not temporary. It was the beginning of something that grows stronger with every step forward. Just when you begin to feel settled, another layer of truth gently rises to the surface. The surprising place was not only where love began to feel real. It was where your future quietly chose you back. There will be a night soon, calm, unremarkable to anyone else. When you sit alone and reflect on everything that has unfolded. And in that stillness, you will feel something powerful. Relief. Not because you were rescued. Not because you were saved. But because you no longer have to question where you stand. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the revelation that will change how you see your entire journey. The place that was revealed to you did not simply align two hearts. It aligned two timelines. Every delay you once resented now makes sense. Every connection that did not last now feels like preparation. Every moment you chose growth over comfort led directly to that location, that meeting, that shift. And what makes this once in a lifetime is not the intensity of emotion. It is the depth of peace. You will notice how naturally you and your soulmate begin building shared routines. Small traditions. Private jokes. Future ideas spoken casually, as if they are already expected to happen. There is no pressure. Only progression. Something huge is waiting for you, and it looks like stability. It looks like consistency. It looks like someone showing up again and again, not because they have to, but because they want to. The surprising place was the spark. But this steady unfolding is the fire that will last. And one day, when you stand in a completely different place, perhaps planning something meaningful together, you will remember where it all began. Not with chaos. Not with confusion. But with a quiet, undeniable sense that you had finally arrived exactly where your heart belonged. And then, without warning, you will notice the final shift. It will not arrive with noise or spectacle. It will arrive with certainty. The surprising place that once felt like a beginning will now feel like a foundation. You will no longer see it as a single beautiful memory. You will see it as the moment your life quietly divided into before and after. Don't skip this. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the truth that makes this story unforgettable. Your soulmate did not just bring you to a location. They brought you into alignment with the life you were meant to live. The person you are becoming beside them feels stronger, clearer, more focused. Your dreams no longer feel distant. Your goals feel shared. Even challenges feel lighter because you are no longer carrying them alone. That surprising place revealed more than love. It revealed partnership. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. One day, you will return there together, not to relive the past, but to celebrate how far you have come. You will stand in that same space, exchange a quiet look, and realize that what began as a feeling has become a reality. Stable. Intentional. Real. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not a fantasy. It is the continuation of a connection that keeps choosing you back. As this chapter closes and another begins, remember this. The place was revealed because you were ready. Ready to stop doubting. Ready to stop settling. Ready to receive a love that feels like home. And now, as your story unfolds beyond that first surprising location, you will understand that it was never just about where you met. It was about who you became when you finally stood there together. There will come a quiet morning when everything suddenly makes sense. Not because something dramatic happens, but because you wake up and feel it, the calm certainty that this is real. The surprising place that once felt like a beautiful beginning now feels like a promise unfolding with steady confidence. You are no longer wondering if it will last. You are experiencing it lasting. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the final revelation that completes this journey. The special thing your soulmate is bringing into your life is not just love, not just companionship, not even just a shared future. It is security of the heart. The kind where you do not overanalyze texts. The kind where plans are made without hesitation. The kind where your presence is valued without you having to ask for reassurance. And it all traces back to that surprising place. That was the moment your heart recognized stability disguised as simplicity. Now, as time moves forward, you will notice how naturally your lives continue to blend. Decisions are discussed together. Dreams are shaped together. Even silence feels full because it is shared. This is what you waited for without knowing you were waiting. Something huge is waiting for you, not in some distant future, but in the everyday moments you are beginning to build right now. And one day, when someone asks how it all started, you will smile softly. Because you will remember the place that seemed ordinary to the world, but extraordinary to you. The place where your soulmate brought something special into your life. The place where love stopped feeling uncertain, and started feeling like home.